Okay, so this is going to be a series of ongoing videos. This is to do with treating the fencing and gating, just retreating the wood and protecting it against the weather using an old farmer's trick of oil thinned down with either diesel or some other type of thinners. And of course you can use the modern day stuff, but it's water based and the rain just washes it away eventually. This will last for a good 4 years at least, maybe 5 or 6 years. And looks like Ruby wants to be in on the video. Aren't you, Ruby? So yeah, we're going to give it a go. It's going to take a while, and while I'm at it, Ruby might be following us. It's still a bit cold today. The sun's gone in now. I might as well have a go at this fence. Me and the neighbour put this up 4 or 5 years ago, and it is tannalised, but it won't harm it to give it a coat of the old oil. It'll protect it and breathe some life into the wood. Stop it looking quite so tired. What do you think, Rib? Hey, what do you think? She's their supervisor today. So yeah, we're gonna give it a go. Obviously this fence is going to take a while because, as you can see, that's quite a lot of it. But I'm sure if I get into it, I can crack it out in over a week. What do you think, Rib? Yeah, I thought so. So yeah, we'll give it a go. And I'll be doing both sides, our side and the neighbour's side. What do you think, Ruth? Yeah? We can do it, can't we? Okay, so we're going to knock up the mixture for the oil that we're going to use on the fence and the gates. So all we got here, we've got some old engine oil. We've got 10W40 that was left here in the shed. I don't use it, I've got no use for that stuff. And I've got bottles, hundreds of bottles of GTX. I think this was left in my dad's shed from sometime in the 1980s. And I've got some white spirit just to thin it down with. And I'm doing a mixture of, let's have a look. So we've got just a measuring jug here. I'm going to put 500 millilitres in of engine oil. There we go. And I'm just going to top that up with 200 millilitres of white spirit. So it's quite a thick mixture. You can go 50-50. There you go, that's about 200 ml. So I've got a complete mixture of 700 ml. Once that's used, I'll mix up another lot. Okay, so just mixed up a little jug full of engine oil and a small amount of thinners. I think I did it like a quite strong, thick mixture. I mean, you can play around with this and get it as thick or as thin as you want. It's, you know, that's the beauty of it. There's no real set thing you've got to do. It's just your taste. I'm using clean oil that I can't use for anything I've got, and I've got a lot of it. You can use old engine oil, which is, you know, a great way of recycling, really. And yeah, so far I'm quite pleased with the results. I've done a couple of fence panels. Let's go and have a look. Okay, so there's the jug I've been using, and I've been using some gloves just to protect my hands. I don't want to get oil all over myself, although it's not really going everywhere. But as you can see, this is a bit I have been doing, okay, compared to a bit that's not been done yet. You can see there's quite some difference. I'm just really pleased with how nice that fence is looking. Yeah, great progress. I just wanted to get this bit done before these oxeye daisies started growing, because they grow about 3 or 4 foot, and I'd have no chance of getting on that fence then. So yeah, I can't get over the colour. It looks absolutely beautiful. And yeah, I got the rest to do down there. Okay, so as you can see, most of the fence is done now. Just got these last few panels to do, so we're going to crack on. And yeah, I'm quite happy with the way it's looking. All of the fence has now been done, our side and the neighbour's side, and there's another view of the rest of the fence. Quite pleased with how it's turned out, looks really good. I even remembered to do this secret little hidden gate we've got. That's not really a gate anymore. Looks really nice. And for all the tree huggers that might start going on about environmental issues through what I'm doing, here's the fence that I did a couple of weeks back now. And remember what I said about those oxeye daisies going nuts? What I've done has had absolutely zero effect on them. In fact, you can see they're a lot taller than they were. None of the plants have been infected at all by any of this. And now we come to the last bit, the thing that started it really. A couple of months back when I built the pallet wood fence and gate, I thought that the pallet wood was looking a bit dried out. So that's when I started looking into what I could do. I didn't want to use these buckets of preservatives you can buy, the water-based ones, because they make the wood look horrible. I wanted something that brought out the colour and the wood grain of the wood. Hence me doing this with the motor oil. So I'll crack on now and do this last bit. Okay, so just make up another mixture now for this last bit. I'm going to do half of what I have been doing, because not so much to do this time, and I'm trying to avoid being left with any. So we'll go 250 and 100. That'll give us 350, and that's half of what I have been doing. Whoops. Okay, so that's the thinners and the oil put in. Put some gloves on. Get the brush, it's starting to look a little bit worse for wear now. And just laid down an old set of curtains just to protect the floor from the oil. What you have to do is quite simply slap it on. And straight away you can see the colours coming out in the wood grain. Looking really nice. Let's try and get the sides as well. So straight away you can see it's bringing out all the wood grain. It's giving a nice glow to the wood. But more importantly, it's preserving it and protecting it. So as you can see, the wood's looking quite dry, and this is just feeding it again. Look at that. That was a big wasp. Okay, we just keep feeding it, flashing it on. It'll have zero effect on the plant life all around. As you see, the oxeye daisies are starting to go nuts now. And nothing will stop this ivy. I dab some in the top. That's where the rain first starts to go down. See, the wood's got a nice colour. Gives CP a bit of a coat. There you go, pal. The old growler. Just continue on till we've done both sides. So that's the fence part done. Just got to do the gate bit now, and the whole thing's finished. Just carry on putting it on. Yeah, this wood was really quite dry, so this has got to be a good thing. It'll be completely waterproof now, and it should last for a good 6 years, 5-6 years. When it starts looking a bit dry, I'll do it again. It's took longer than I planned. Life crept in, and I had to take a break from things for about a week or so. Other things going on, but I'm glad I did this. It looks really good. surprised that the rooster hasn't showed up. She normally does when I'm doing something. He likes to see what I'm doing, and no doubt if I'm doing it properly. Of course I am. And that's it. Job done. Well happy with it. Doesn't that look nice? So that's it, completely finished. All the garden fence is done, and this back fence and gate that are made out of pallet wood, that's been done as well. On the outside and on the inside of the garden. Yeah, I'm really pleased with that, it looks really good. This wood was really dry. Well, I finally finished oiling my fence. Sounds weird that, doesn't it? I don't think I've ever oiled a fence before. No. Anyway, I'm very happy with the end result. I used clean oil, unused oil. You can use used oil, dirty oil. Obviously the more dirty it is, the darker the wood will turn out, but you can get a nice effect doing that, so don't be afraid to try it. Don't forget to add the thinners. That was the only thing I had to buy for doing this, and that should give you the nice result. Depends on how dark or you want it. You can start with a 50-50 mix or a thicker mix, more oil, less thinners. As you can see, I'm wearing a new hat. It was something I bought for a private do recently, and one of the Patreons insisted that I wear it for this video, so I'm wearing it, mate. Speaking of which, I've been getting a lot more views lately and some more subscribers, and the company that made the kit, the repair kit and the double glazing video, has been in touch, and they want to start linking to my video to show what their product does and what the end result can be like. And the little wooden template that I made to go for the kit is they want to start incorporating it in their kit, so that's great. Weird, isn't it? You never know what's going to happen. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. If you can, give it a like, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. It costs you nothing and it helps me out a lot. Anyway, take care everyone.